Good morning. You are back with UKSG Blue live from Glasgow, Scotland. Just before I introduce this run, just a reminder, you probably have about 20 to 30 minutes to get that incentive met for the cosplays for Power Rangers. So please get those in. Keep me busy, keep me reading, and we will get those processed. But for now, I'm going to hand over to craZy with Super Mario Advance 4.
Good morning, people. I'm craZy, and I've got Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3 here with me. I'm mainly known for new Super Mario Bros. Series, NSMBW and NSLU, but I thought I'd try something new. And this is practice for the Mario, spelt MAR 10. That's the Super Mario Bros. Series Pentathlon and the new Super Mario Bros. Series Any%. Got CD-ROMtron here with me as well.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm CD-ROMtron. I have played this video game before. I've played all the advanced games. Have spent less time with 3, so you've got craZy here to hopefully provide an awesome showcase for you, and I'll hopefully be able to help with speaking along, give you company.
Yep. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Any%. This is the fastest way to do it. So yeah, there's no wrong warp in Advance 4. So just be Any%, no wrong warp, basically. But with that said, I'm going to start the run. The run starts whenever you select Mario. So time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to start off on 1-1. I'm going to play it a little safer here and get the mushroom early on. Got to jump over that Goomba, do a P-speed jump over the Piranha Plant, and yeah, there we go. But yeah. I'm going to play this level fairly safe so I don't mess up. Yeah, it's quite easy to mess up this level with Small Mario if you're playing it too fast. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's not too bad, all things considered. And also you've got these cards, so it cycles between a star, mushroom and fire flower. We don't want to have the same of every, same pattern for each 3 cards because that will lose us time. So yeah. 1, 2, go do a jump over this Goomba to get up here, and boom, there we go. There's a backup mushroom in that second note block, but we don't need it, and there's a backup star block in that other note block just past then. But yeah, there we go. That's another star, so yeah. However, the next level we're going to take what's sort of known as a secret exit, I guess you could say, where we'll go behind the stage. So yeah, we want to be careful with this boomerang bro at the start here. Yeah, perfect. We're going to get a Tanuki leaf on the way, so it's in here if you bump into that block.
This game is very much front-loaded with secrets if you know where to find them.
Yeah.
We're going to be picking up the shell here and holding, I think it's down on the D-pad.
Yeah, you hold down.
Which will allow us to fall behind the scenery and allow us to run behind the exit, getting us to a secret room with Toad.
Yeah. So this is where we get the first 2 warp whistles. That's the first one there. The next one's going to be in this fortress that we're about to go into. Yep, there we go. We got these fireballs as well, which I call cosmic waffles. They look kind of like waffles and all like flashy, I guess you could say. Yeah, get P-speed, which allows us to fly the Tanuki. There we go. And then there's a door up off screen. This chest gives us a second warp whistle, and there we go. So yeah, straight up we go warp to World 8 now. Want to show off one thing before we go to the host. So, as you'll see here, the screen goes all wavy like that, which is really funny. It'll do it as well when we use the second warp whistle in the warp zone here. But other than that, would you like to take it away, Fallen Angel?
I would indeed. I've had £25 in from fingers to hands saying, UKSG has introduced me to much weirdness over the last couple of years, but that incarceration run was by far the biggest fever dream I ever saw. GG Dave for that incredible showcase. Let's get some Power Rangers cosplay going. And we do need another £100 to meet that, so let's start a £5 donation train. Can we meet that before the end of this run?
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, this next level is auto-scroller. The next few levels are auto-scrollers, so there's not really much to talk about. Just avoiding cannonballs and these bob-bombs here. In this game, they're actually fireproof, so you can't defeat them and set them off by... oh, that was a close call. Yeah, you can't set them off by shooting fireballs at them, as I've learned. And you've also got to be careful of these Rockies. Well, Rocky wrenches. I like to call them Rocky. So shoutouts to Rocky. Ouch. There's backup to Nuki Leaf anyway, but it's not necessary. Ow. Oh well. There's a backup mushroom in a moment anyway.
After having skipped through World 1 and jumping straight to World 8, it becomes a very significant difficulty spike.
Oh yeah.
Getting through here. So even though the warp whistles are pretty easy to access, it can be quite deceptively difficult when you get to here. World 8 becomes quite a bit of a gauntlet. We have multiple of these auto-scrolling tank and airship levels, as well as some of the hardest levels you'll see in the game. There are also no checkpoints through this, so craZy is being very careful as we're going through here as well. Each of these levels will end with a mini-boss fight, either being a Boomerang Bro or a Boom Boom. Pick up a star here. We'll get a reward from finishing this one. We'll perhaps see the star be used later for a route on a different level. So we've done with the tank, we're now onto the boat, which is pretty much the same thing.
Yep. So yeah, basically the Rocky wrenches respawn. Ooh. Wow, okay. Now that wasn't good.
Ideally, we'd kept that fire flower through the level in an attempt to use it to kill the Boom Boom. The Boom Boom can either be defeated with 3 jumps or with a handful of fireballs.
Yeah, 5.
I think you mentioned that it saves about 10 seconds or so?
5 IGT, yeah.
5 IGT, yeah. For defeating with fire as opposed to the jumping. Unfortunately, we don't have that just now, so we'll get to see a perilous run-through of Small Mario through this level. Need to be careful as well, as the level is constantly raising and lowering.
There we are.
Making it quite hard to keep track of where the various wrenches are being thrown. If a wrench gets thrown in the same direction the screen's scrolling, it will stay on screen for quite some time and become a significant obstacle.
Yeah. Yeah, they're quite easy to defeat in casual playthroughs, but in the speedrun I've just found it a lot harder for some reason. But yeah, killing Boom Boom's basically Olympic sport for me, so yeah, you face Boom Boom a couple times in this run, and I've also faced him in New Super Luigi U, so I know what he's capable of, but he's no challenge for me, really. And with that done, we're going to move on to the hands. So the hands are very RNG. There's 3 that you can draw in total out of these 5. Hopefully you don't get any, but it'll mean that our power-ups are quite limited. Oh,
almost perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, this one's quite challenging because you got these cheeps flying out of nowhere. I'm going to try and get a mushroom at some point. I don't actually know where the backup is, which is too good. Ooh. Okay. What I'll do, I'll force hand free and then, if I can, okay, wow.
That's alright, even if we got past them the first time, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that we're going to get through them the second time. So coming back through here, each of these are set levels. The first one is a Hammer Bros gauntlet, where we'll also see some Boomerang Bros and a Heavy Boomerang Bro, or a Heavy Hammer Bro. The second one is a relatively easy Broken Bridge segment. And the final one is a cheap bridge, which can be very difficult to navigate. There we go, we didn't get it that time, which is perfect.
I'm going to use the Tanuki Leaf for safety in this level.
Onto the last of the auto-scrollers here. This is the airship. No ground or water to fall into this time, so this one can be very scary.
Bit of hardware lag there. That is something I only just realised that you can do as well. Literally kill the Rocky Wrenches as they're hiding. Ah, that's too... yeah, that's the Tanuki leaf kept through to the boss then.
You made that look easy there.
Cheers. Boom Boom has wings on that second hit, but he's...
Not that you'd know.
Yeah, you can cheese him very easily. But that said, would you like to hand it over, Fallen?
Wonderful. We have had £50 in from Ruby2Pop, who says, looking forward to a great performance from craZy and Mario. Good luck. And that also went to the Power Rangers cosplay, meaning we just need another £53. Come on, chat. We know you can do it.
Thank you. So yeah, this level's... Oh, forgot to use the star. Whoops. I was meant to use the star for this level. That's not a problem. I will go to the Fire Flower though. Play this level fairly safe. This is where I died in my PB after all. Oh. Oh. Yep.
That's alright, we'll have a
jinxed
chance to
it,
go through
didn't I?
that again. But yeah, there's a handful of levels in... only a small handful of levels in World 8 which are proper levels. We've got this one as well as a second desert theme level coming up just after this. Aside from that, it is primarily towers, airships, tank trails, and everything else. These last few levels can be very unforgiving as well, as the jumps can be annoyingly precise, and you've got to put up with the infuriating note blocks as well, which don't always work as you expect.
Oh yeah. They are quite finicky sometimes. There we are. I'm gonna get the star block here, and you can see Mario jumping like Sonic the Hedgehog, so yeah. I got a Sonic shirt on and Mario's jumping like Sonic. What's more to be expected, eh? Whew. Close call there. Gotta wait for those bullets to shoot. That was very scary then.
Still don't know how you hit that
Okay.
that note block all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, good thing I got the 3 panels stars, basically. Yeah, I needed some extra lives, but it would normally lose you time. So for 8-2, there's a faster way of doing this, but I'm going to go for the safer route, where you go under this quicksand. There you can get a mushroom or tanuki leaf. So yeah, there's a little pipe down here at the end. Yep. And you also skip the angry sun with it. Oh, is it this one? I thought it was... Oh, it's the one on the left, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a while since I've been down there.
That's alright,
Oh, yeah.
skipped a pretty significant chunk of the level, regardless.
Yeah. And don't need to worry about angry sun, because he's not there. Yeah. Yeah, the next level's the fortress, the only other fortress we play in this run. So we need to be careful with these cosmic waffles and just go wait for this one to go through its cycle. And got a mushroom here. There we are. Go weave through those. I will pick up a fire flower at another area level. Just gotta get past these conveyors.
This level can be a huge maze when you're first playing through. I believe craZy here is going to go for a pretty tight cycle here. So that P-switch will have opened a door. We might just be missing it there.
Oh.
We've got a double input, unfortunately. That's alright, we did just miss that. So there's a door just over there. Luckily there's another P-switch we can pick up.
Oh yeah, I think I need to get... yeah, oh, it's the other one.
Now I'll
Yeah,
reopen the door
take
for
this
us.
door here. Get the mushroom. There's no other power-ups past this point, so it's quite scary now. Just gotta wait for the P-switch to finish, and then the conveyor starts moving again. Then we face Boom Boom again. There we go. It's pretty easy, even on a conveyor belt.
There we are, it was a nice clean kill there.
Thank you. What I'll do now, I'll just give it another save. Go through the pipe, and then we're on to our last and final auto-scroller. There's not really much to say, so if you have anything to say, Fallen, feel free to go now.
And just a reminder to get your donations in for that cosplay. We do need to give our runners a little time to probably get changed. And, you know, things can get a bit tight to get in there. So £53 away, guys. Let's get those donations in for Crisis.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that rocky wrench can be a pain sometimes.
Alright, so we're coming up on the tail end here. As craZy mentioned, I don't believe there's any more significant power-ups past this point. So we're meaning to be quite careful as we're going through here, as we've got this level followed up by the final Bowser Castle. Luckily this auto-scroller is not as unforgiving as the previous airship, so it's not necessarily a break, but a slight step down in difficulty from everything else we've seen in the world so far. Ideally as well, we're wanting to keep at least Super Mario so that we can form a few clips in the next level, as we need Mario to be 2 units high.
Watch alarm went off just then because it's just gone 9 o'clock. But yeah, that's the second to last level done. I'll give it another save here, so if I die I can just go back to this save file. Big Mario. So we're going to try and build up P speed at the end here to get past this Bowser statue. Ouch. Okay. Oh, don't need to worry. There's another backup anyway.
Yep, that's alright. That clip wasn't super significant. It would have just taken us to this point anyway.
Yep.
So not too much lost.
Yeah, there's another clip that you can do with that block, but of course you can't do it as Small Mario. So yeah, gotta play this fairly safe. Avoid these podaboos that fly up very, very high. What I'm gonna do, get the backup mushroom here. Yeah. Try and get through this as safely as I can. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll just save and quit there. Yeah, that's another cool thing you can do with this. You can save and quit to exit out a level if you mess up. Still keep your old power-ups from before you enter the level, so pretty good stuff. Nearly there. Yeah, I like the sound that Mario makes when he bumps into a block as well. Yeah. It sounds like psh.
Luckily, a lot of these levels are quite short when we're familiar with the path that you need to take through them. A lot of the difficulty in this game, and especially in the last world, is that a lot of the levels are very maze-like, with many series of doors, and it being quite hard to traverse. Meaning when you know which doors you need to go through, the levels can be quite short, which is really nice for repeat playthroughs. Coming up on the iconic final boss Bowser here, he is going to breathe a handful of fireballs and then do a ground pound. And we need him to fall through that small gap in the middle and not being blocked. The fireballs will not go through the bricks, so standing here will leave us completely safe, although, well, mostly safe. Never mind, apparently they
that
can't
was
go through
really
the
close then, wow.
So time will be coming up shortly.
That was really unlucky with the fireball.
That was a really unfortunate timing with the fireball there.
Actually, I got my save, so I'll just do a soft reset. Hopefully third time is the charm. Yeah, that boss can be a real nightmare sometimes.
Especially with the additional screen crunch that you've got on the Game Boy version.
Yes. If you have anything to say, Fallen, feel free to jump in now.
That's amazing, thank you very much. We have had £53 from Rudy. Me want Power Rangers cosplays. So that does mean that incentive has been met and I see spandex in our future. Looking forward to it next run.
Ow.
Thank you. The Power Rangers run should be a lot of fun to watch. So be sure to tune in for that as well, and the rest of the marathon, of course. A lot of wonderful runs coming up later today. I think as well, we do have another Mario-style run coming up soon as well-ish. We're going to have a showcase of Mario Kart DS, which is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very looking forward to. It's been great to see quite a handful of Mario games over the few days. We had Mario Kart 8 yesterday as well.
Right then. There we are. Little better. Oh! Just gotta lock in. Oh!
Alright, this Bowser fight is significantly unforgiving. You got to deal with the screen crunch of the Game Boy in this one, where Bowser is not going as high as he's used to.
Yeah.
And especially without the power-ups as well at that point. It doesn't leave too much room for error, unfortunately.
Alright. Got a chance at a clip. I can do it. This is the worst I've done it. Oh,
there we go.
Gotta play it safe now.
Interestingly enough, those fireballs come out in a predictable pattern as well, so that's quite nice for that previous section. Bowser, on the other hand, less predictable.
There we are. Fine. Oh. Ah. Oh man. Don't even have a save state either.
So as would have been mentioned, we're on the Game Boy version of this game. There's a few interesting changes that we've seen from amongst this. Primarily on the... I say recent like it was recent, as it was probably about a decade ago. On the Wii U, there was the re-release of this game, where we also got access to the e-reader levels, which were a nice bonus. Which allow for a few different power-ups that you don't see throughout the game. As well as the Advanced series, they did introduce a few extra concepts here and there. Primarily in the first game, you had the Advanced coins which were added, as well as the level select. They didn't do too much outside of the e-reader changes to this game, I believe. I believe there is the additional voice lines which weren't in the original The All-Stars. And just a few quality of life things here and there. Overall, graphically, it is one of the nicest ways to play Mario 3. In my opinion.
Oh my god. I don't know what's happening here. I've never had this before. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's alright, it's an unfamiliar setup as well. You're playing on hardware as well, so...
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I normally play this on emulator, because I don't have any consoles to capture this on. But CD-ROMtron's kindly lent me his Game Boy player to play this on. So yeah.
But yes, World 8 is a significant challenge, even with the difficulty that this boss has shown so far. craZy has made the rest of World 8 as well look significantly more easier than it is. My PB is still about in the 28-minute mark, given from several deaths in the levels leading up to here. As this game can be extremely challenging once you get to the World 8 section. It's already been a really tremendous display of skill.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. There we are. Alright, hopefully this is the one. Just gotta lock in. Ah.
Very mean with the fire there.
Ah.
Alright, Bowser's fire patterns. I'm not super familiar with the mechanics of the final boss here. But I believe they are as reasonable as you can get to random. How he breathes the fire is in a quite unpredictable pattern, at least.
Yeah.
So it's hard to predict exactly what's going to happen, especially with this combination of being able to go straight into fire then into his ground pound. Results in a few situations which, without knowing in advance that he was going to do that, lead to many situations where a dodge becomes almost impossible.
I'm gonna just go the regular way. This one. Yeah.
Just what I needed.
Of course, in the modern 2D Mario games, bosses aren't much anymore, but back in the classics, they knew how to make a difficult one. Between the original one being quite precise to jump over, Wart being an absolute nightmare to do, especially doing quickly, and Bowser 3 here.
There we are. Finally! Woohoo! Let's go! Anyway, time ends when I enter the door. It should open up in a few seconds. It's not time yet. It's when I enter the door. So, time is in... that's time. Thank you for giving me all the patience that you have. Well, I'll close this off really quickly. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, X, or Twitter, at Blue Sky as craZy. On Blue Sky, I'm crazy-y0.bsky.social, but other than that, crazy_y0. Shoutouts to SMN05, Tark speedruns, Chris speedruns, a bunch of the other cool new Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Advance 4 guys. Also Spicy Noodles. Other than that, I've been craZy, and thank you for putting up with me, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to run this.
Amazing. Thank you so much, craZy. Can we get another round of applause? Bowser was a complete butt there. Kept such a head. Well done there, craZy. So we are going to go to a quick intermission. Then we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Reader's Rewind, plus cosplay. We'll be right back.